endangered species, and my favorite animal is elephants, so I wanted to do that. So today we're going to talk about the Asian elephant, or also known as the Sumatran elephant, also known as Elephas maximus sumatrensis. It is a part of the Animalia kingdom, chordate phylum, Mammalia class, Proboscidea in part of order. The family is Elephantidae. The genus species is Elephas, and then also the common name is Asian elephant, which is like really, really cute. Basically, like I know this just tells about the scientific classification, what part of the animal is it, what specific type of mammal is it, and stuff like that. All right, so the geographic location, the island is actually in the island of Sumatra, which is in the western Indonesia area, which used to be a lush forest habitat. We're going to talk about how eventually like deforestation from like palm oil, paper, and stuff like that kind of caused deforestation to where these animals went extinct. The biome is tropical and moist broadleaf forest, so it's kind of like a jungle type environment. So if you think about the qualities in a rainforest, think about that over here in western Indonesia. The Sumatran elephants undergo heightened hormones annually, which is known as mus, which is kind of like how I wanted to start this off because it talks about like the reproductive cycle. So basically elephants, for males, the ratio from male to female is very small. So males have to compete in order to mate with females, and then it's just like a one-time thing, and then they kind of like leave afterwards, and then they have to go back through this again. So starting from the mother elephant, once they are pregnant, it takes about 18 to 22 months in order for that baby to grow full term. And then once they grow about 30 minutes after birth, they can start walking on their own and stuff like that. But the mother's still there to help them out in order to like learn how to forage for food. Also like learning about different trails and different pathways to go to in order to get these natural resources. When it comes to like the first 15 and 20 years, that's when they kind of like elephants kind of get their own version of puberty basically. And that's where the mus comes in, and where they annually have like an increase in testosterone levels and try to meet with the female. Characteristic wise, you think all elephants look the same, but actually they're not. Sumatran or Asian elephants tend to have like leathery skin, and females actually have no tusks at all. It's only the males. And technically they're about 5 to 9 feet tall, like broad and shoulder length, and I think about 9 feet tall as well from what I looked up. Females, however, are usually shorter than males, and like I said, they have no tusks, which is kind of unfortunate, but it is fortunate for them compared to their predators, which can be humans in terms of poaching. The trophic level, they are herbivores. All they eat is like fruits, nuts, vegetables, whatever they can find in their area. They are a primary consumer. Populations and groupies, they go by herds, but due to the fact that there's only about these many left in, which is 24 to 2800, some of the herds are definitely smaller. The prey, like I said, is grass, fruits, and roots. And basically what they do is once they eat the fruit, they spit out the seeds all over. So technically it's kind of a way of like recycling within this ecosystem in order for it to benefit, I don't want to say benefit society, but basically like benefit nature for them. And then the predators are unfortunately humans. And surprisingly, I found out that one of the predators are tigers. I did not know that at all. But I mean, hunt, survive, game, eat, kind of same thing. So yes, current status of the population. So currently there's about 2,400 to 2,800 estimated in 2012. They are doing some conservation efforts, and these numbers are excluding the ones that are saved in like conservation camps and stuff like that. Our current population is diminishing. Unfortunately, they are due to poaching, due to there being a higher market illegally for tusks. So that is a problem. However, they are trying to work legally to stop poaching in most areas within East Asia, and I believe starting in India as well. The fact is that our affecting current populations are poaching, like I said. Now, deforestation is different because deforestation is we think it's beneficial for us as humans because we're getting all of these resources out of it. However, it's not beneficial to them because they need those resources as well. Is the animal endangered or going extinct? Absolutely, but like I said, they are working on conservation efforts and stuff like that. The reason why they are important to our ecosystem, however, is because, like I said, since they eat fruit and they spit it out, they're like basically facilitating that reproduction of growth for plants and other resources and stuff like that. Other than its importance, it is important to preserve animals. I mean, I know we're getting into a space where now it's kind of like we have to go to a zoo to know what that's like instead of like going outdoors to see what that's like. Also, I know for animal rights, even though it's something that doesn't get discussed a lot, that is also another reason why I believe Asian elephants and other wildlife should be preserved. Last but not least, they cute. Like, you gotta keep them. You're right, they're adorable, so you gotta like want to keep them around for that reason, you know? I don't want to look at a picture of the elephant saying, oh, remember what those used to look like in real life. So hopefully these efforts can continue in order to preserve these animals, and also their efforts can continue to also start increasing their mating behavior, something like that, too, where we can have more around. Other than that, my name is Chantel, and that is my presentation about elephants. And these are my resources. Thank you.